All right, I am going to shoot this entire video on vertical. How about that? You think that's a good idea, Genevieve?
TikTok style.
TikTok style? Genevieve and I are going fishing. Or Genevieve's going fishing. I am going to fly my drone. Ooh, I'm carrying it with me in a heavy-duty waterproof floating case. But I'm just going to whip it out when we get down here and put it up in the air. And we'll see how it goes, right? We'll see how it goes. I'm pretty excited about this. I have not gone fishing in a long time, not since last year. And despite the fact that it's pretty late in the year here. And I didn't even buy a fishing license this year because I went and got my drone license, and that's taken up a lot of my time. So, but Genevieve still likes fishing, and I'm glad she does. Man, I spent a lot of time fishing when I was a kid. We'll see how Genevieve makes out here. Now this looks precarious.
You want to cut through the path I pointed to?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to do something other than whatever you're doing.
I'll meet you over here then.
What are you talking about? Where are you going? Oh, there is a path up there.
It's a legit thing there.
Oh, that's not as deadly looking as...
Well, the first 5 feet is. Oh, it's a concrete.
Huh. Yeah, this doesn't look like it's going to be a problem. Boom, boom.
Careful.
Oh, I think I'm making it. Oh, I don't know what, how much poison ivy I just got. Sure, it's not zero.
Builds character.
I don't need poison ivy, kid. Not this year.
No.
I got too much going on for that. I really should have shot this landscape. This is gorgeous. But you got this little lagoon here. That is the Susquehanna River, by the way. Secret spot, yeah. Right here by the bridge on the edge of Towanda.
Yeah.
Yeah, secret spot. But this is a deep pool over here.
Got a giant smallmouth here.
There's Genevieve's inner tube that she goes swimming with right there.
That's a tire.
So we'll wander around here. This is pretty cool. Why is this like this? Is this from the old bridge or something? I should know that. I grew up here, for crying out loud. Are you finding a good spot? Boy, this is a good spot to launch a drone, too.
Yeah.
Not a bad little setup right there. The river is low, as you can see.
Low, yeah.
Very low, very low. But that's okay. Fish, you know, they're not going anywhere.
Bluegills and green sunfish in here, this little area.
Bluegills and green sunfish?
Yeah.
Did you see the little thing I put on your taxidermy bench?
Yeah, my little fish pamphlet
Yeah.
with all the game fishes.
Yeah, I picked that up at Tractor Supply. I thought you'd get a kick out of that.
That is cool.
Did you bring it with you?
No, I didn't.
Well, now what if you catch them? You're not going to know what it is.
I know all about fish, Dad. No, I don't.
Take off. Point update.
Some folks like the city, others like the sea. Some prefer the mountains, but I just want a tree. I want to climb that ladder to paradise. My own little Mecca, baby, it's so nice. To sit all alone in solitude. No phone, no cars, no attitude. I'm a tree stand hugger. That's what I was born to be. I'm a tree stand hugger. I like my own company.
Successful flight mission for the flying turtle right there. I'm making my way up the creek bed here. It's actually the Susquehanna River, but it's dry here. And there's this island. Normally this is an island. Right here, incidentally, is where I filmed mother deer and her fawns when I was out with the drone once before. I posted some pictures of that previously. But I flew from the other side of the river. And they were right over there in that little opening. Ooh, Genevieve, look at these little ones. But look at this guy right here. That's a big one right there. These are tiny. Like little tiny. It is a tough going on these rocks. I used to refer to this as getting my creek feet under me. You got to have creek feet, right? Be able to walk on round rocks. Genevieve, do you have creek feet?
What?
Do you have creek feet?
I guess.
Are you able to walk on these rocks without danger to yourself or others?
For the most part.
For the most part. Okay, cool. Cool.
Until I don't.
If it comes between getting my feet wet and getting them muddy, I will take wet feet over mud in my sneakers any day of the week. Here we have what Genevieve refers to as muskrat habitat. The holes in the bank, and you can see them up in there too. Another tire. Man, roll that back to the truck. We got a full set here pretty soon.
Not a lot of tread on that one.
Not a lot of tread, no. Make a good derby tire.
Yeah.
Well, here we are. Are you disappointed?
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I know. I'm just kidding. Up there,
You brought me
that.
up here for that.
You were. Give your dad some credit. This looked pretty good from the sky, though.
Yeah.
The flying turtle approves of this.
You could trap a lot of raccoons here because these are cold water clams. So this area in the wintertime will hold a lot of raccoons.
Right now, the raccoons and the birds are eating pretty good, though. There's a guy who doesn't mind having a little bit of mud in his sneakers, you know what I'm saying? No, thank you. He's probably still at home complaining about that. Number 3. Looks like the throw and grow food plot is coming in nicely. Other nice thing about this case is I have a built-in seat. Now that's looking like more like a place to go fishing, huh?
That's what I was hoping.
Yeah, something a little better. And number 4. Told you, get a match set. That one's seen better days. Got it on return to home. It's coming back. That's what that looks like, but it's giving me the path right there. The drone, you probably can't see it, but it's right up there. It's going to come in. I'm going to try and land it on that rock. Well, that didn't work. It did not want to land on that rock at all. Just about out of battery, down to like 4%, beeping away at me. I was going to have Genevieve record it, but she's clear up there, somewhere around the corner. And it was beeping at me and did not want to land on that little rock. Not enough space, I guess. It just didn't like it. So rather than run the battery completely out and just have it collapse, I landed it on another spot that I found over there that didn't have a lot of gravel. Where it was, I don't want those blades. I don't want the camera hitting rocks, stuff like that. That's always an issue. So that's all I was concerned about. But it flies just fantastic. This thing is so easy to fly when you leave it on cinema mode. She's clear up there. I don't know what she's looking for. This is fun for me for a few reasons. One, I get to fly the drone. I think that's fantastic. I hope you enjoy that kind of stuff, the footage. It's really neat to see the world from a different perspective, and it just provides you with the opportunity to see things you wouldn't otherwise see. Without that drone, I would never know the lay of the land here as well, wouldn't know what it looks like, that kind of thing. Second thing that I really appreciate about this is it's kind of like reliving memories when I used to wander around in the creeks and the river and fish, and it's so great to see my daughter doing the same thing. That is just a big deal to me, for her to have that opportunity. And the third observation, she's up there, you know, she wanders out of sight. She spent more time here walking up and down this than I have. And it was only, man, what was it? Back around 2020, so it would have been about 5 years ago, when I would take her with me when I would scout on state game lands. She was like, okay going, but we had to wear fluorescent orange, and I had to promise not to be out of her sight, right? She had to stay where I could see her, and until she felt more comfortable with it. And now she's going out here and then sort of going out and finding her own fishing holes and having a great time. My poor little fishless kid.
There's no fish here.
No fish here.
No fish here.
Time to move on. So anyway, did you have fun though?
Yeah, it was still fun. Nice
Yeah.
night though.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
The bugs aren't all that bad either. What's up with
No.
that? You know, you think right next to the water. I haven't been bit at all, so that's
No.
pretty nice. But we did see some eagles. They're up
Yeah.
there getting ready to go to bed. That's pretty cool. Can't beat that. And I flew the drone.
Didn't wreck it or nothing.
Didn't wreck it or nothing. Almost did. It's running out of gas at the end here. So
Let's get it over land. Yeah.
we've got a couple of other trips coming up, Genevieve. Did you know that?
I did.
Yeah, we've got a couple more father-daughter hunting trips coming up that are pretty exciting. So we look forward to sharing those with you. Got a lot of things in the works, so it's been a busy day. Today, man, I'm worn out because we walked like 30 miles today. It's crazy. So
We walked like maybe 3/4 of a mile.
yeah, we're doing pretty good. But we do have some fun stuff coming. We've been busy though. You've been working on deer.
Oh yeah.
Genevieve's
Yep.
been working on deer. We should post a few pictures of those at some point to do a little vlog. Actually, the second from the last day of Crossbow Appreciation Month, my plan was to do a video on taxidermy.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
that'll
know
be a
a
good
little
one.
about taxidermy.
You are the star of that video. I don't know if you knew that or not, but that'll be pretty good. So we'll do that, and we've got more videos coming. Today we were working in the backyard, though. I was working on that table, basically to get an outdoor table where I can shoot off of and work on crossbows and set crossbows on it while I'm shooting in the backyard, that kind of thing. And that went really good, but it wore me right out. So we needed a break. Like to come. You were working in the shop, I was working on that. It's good that we got a chance to come out here and do this. So all good, right?
Yeah.
So, until our next video, I don't know when that'll be, probably tomorrow, all hail Bunjie.